Hello, welcome to my channel and welcome back to the Hunter Call the Wild. It is that time of year again where we gotta tour the lodge, see what's new, visit the old. I tried to get away from showing all the old trophies. I put a poll up on my community tab and you lovely people voted to see all the trophies. So I'm gonna show you all the trophies. This is my main lodge, which has diamonds, rares, a few great ones. I kind of went crazy with the great one bears and fallow this year and had to make a great one only lodge. So I will also be showing that lodge this year as well. We're not going to skimp out. Of course, I'm going to show the great ones. I'm super proud of them. So I don't know how long this is going to be. Grab a drink, grab a snack, get cozy, cuddly, snuggly, and prepare yourself for this tour. I hope you enjoy. I know a few of you watch my live streams, and you know I've been sick since Christmas. This is around New Year's Day. So if I sound stuffy, it's because I am stuffy. I'm getting over a sickness. I'm still gonna do this. I gotta do this. It's not right if I don't. So let's get started. You can see we are greeted by my great one bears, a few of them, 4 out of 9 of them. There's Fernando, who was my very first great one bear, my first ever great one grind. When I first got him, there was a typo and it was foulbed spirit. I'm sad that they fixed that retroactively and he's now fabled spirit, but Fernando was number 1. Then there's Johann Sebastian Berg, the fabled cream. This is the grind that I only did on stream. I did not shoot bears off of stream, and he had been my longest grind at 1,620 kills. I'm currently on my longest grind for bears at 1966 for number 10. Number 3 was Berkeley, another fabled spirit. He was, I think, a relatively short grind, but obviously was not fun to have number 3 be a repeat already. And then my favorite fur of all time is the fabled spotted, and this is Polaris. He's actually great one number 6, but because spotted is my favorite fur, he gets to have a spot here greeting everyone as they enter my lodge. But those are 4 out of 9 of my great one bears. So the rest of this main room here is a lot of Parque Fernando, and then I also threw some other stuff in there as well. Albino, axis deer, diamond axis deer, diamond water buffalo, diamond axis deer. Is that my first? Yes, my first diamond black buck, diamond muley, diamond muley, diamond puma. This is a relic of a glitch that was in the game where you could put animals on plaques and platforms that they weren't supposed to be on. So I have 2 animals or a few animals that are glitched on. I just keep them as a reminder of that glitch, kind of like a museum type of thing, but you cannot do it anymore, unfortunately. Diamond puma, a piebald cinnamon teal, which I'm actually really glad that I taxidermized one because I think they were pretty common. I'm not sure, but they just got cinnamon teal were one of the birds, the ducks that got a rework. So this looks absolutely stunning. I'm really glad that I kept one or that I have one. Unfortunately, I don't know if they are rare or not. I just am really glad that they finally got some love because the piebald and the melanistic looked very similar, almost like they were mislabeled. So really happy with that result. And we have our piebald green wing teal, which I got trying to get a diamond on New England mountains to come in. I saw the white head and I was like, whoa, that looks different. And above it, just a diamond axis deer. This is my favorite for the cinnamon teal, the red variety, because you can just see how much more vibrant it is. So I have a diamond one of those next to just a red female for comparison, or, you know, just to have a little coupling right there. Still my favorite. I love it. Red is also a common, but it's just such a stunning variety for the cinnamon teals. A piebald axis, a albino blackbuck, which were just added this year with the release of Nepal. I got this dude on Nepal. A melanistic blackbuck, which blackbucks also got their rework this year. They look stunning. There's a cinnamon colored diamond cinnamon teal. You can see it's a little more dull in the red. This is a splotched piebald mule deer. I really like that rack. My second ever diamond blackbuck in the new beige fur type, which came out with them with the Nepal release this year, and the coveted piebald. This is probably one of the best fur types in the game. Everyone who's around my channel knows that I love spots, and this is spotted and so stunning. This cute little piebald. This was my first trophy of Nepal when it released. I saw its little white butt. Then another diamond or two cinnamon plumage cinnamon teal. On to the next room. This is like a mix of Silver Edge Peaks meets other whatever else I felt like throwing in there, I guess. So we have the bison multi-mount, I think is what it is, and we have a diamond bison, which I don't think that was my first diamond bison, or it may have been one of my second one. Legacy horns, a female gray wolf, and my first diamond gray wolf. It's dark gray fur type, which is now rare, but it was not rare at the time. I always feel like I have to clarify that, so it's not a super rare. This is one of my newer trophies. This is a rare orange black grouse. I got her off of Salswisen. We have a albino bighorn sheep female and a diamond bighorn sheep. That's probably my first diamond bighorn sheep. On the wall from left to right, we have a diamond Miriam turkey, diamond mountain lion, my biggest diamond bighorn sheep, my a few diamond pronghorn. It took me forever to get one that was over 100 scoring. I think these are glitched onto the smaller plaques. I don't think they're supposed to, even though their necks look like they should be. Anyway, few diamond pronghorn, my first diamond Rocky Mountain elk, which was just barely diamond, I think. Diamond mountain lion up there, my biggest diamond mountain goat, and a light brown Miriam turkey whenever light brown was uncommon. And then my first ever diamond black bear, which was just over diamond, and I actually did a grind for this dude and another one before we even knew great one black bears were a thing. Over here we have my first diamond pheasant, which was given to me by Tony, and then my second diamond pheasant, which I found on Quattro Cleanest whenever I was looking for zones, because I thought I was going to do a pheasant ground on Quattro, and then we found out Salswisen is just superior. I've got nothing on the wall there. Also, there's currently a glitch in the lodge where it doesn't show the info all the time. I'm not cheating. It's just there, okay? It's just weird lodge stuff. Here we have a piebald pronghorn, a leucistic pronghorn, this little nasty of a willow ptarmigan, which was, it took me like 7 days to find her on my map. It's a white willow ptarmigan. I'm still like traumatized by that whole experience, but we got her. We grounded her, but we got her. Another diamond bison. That may actually have been my first one ever, to be honest. Another leucistic pronghorn, big diamond pronghorn, albino pronghorn. We got my first ever diamond colored peccary, and Bacon Ranch, which is the albino. I have an ongoing collared peccary grind, and he was one of the rares we've gotten. And then the elephant in the room is this beautiful beast, which unfortunately doesn't have information right now. You can check out my old lodge tours, but this is my first ever diamond and super rare, a legacy rack mule deer. He scored 529, 1495 was diamond for them. I didn't know he was diamond, and I didn't know he was a piebald until I approached him and picked him up. So he's definitely one of my more special trophies that I hold near and dear to my heart. This was my Christmas links from last year, 2023. We found this dude on my medved. I just made this black grouse multi-mount. The black grouse from the diamond black grouse from my first to a diamond win against Brobra and Crow, and then a diamond black grouse from Salswiesen. I believe that was a diamond level 2. Behind it we have this little albino rabbit from New England mountains, eastern cottontail, a red skin, a red warthog, which is only for females, and it's a rare, not to be confused with the red brown, I think it is, which is the red hair on the gray warthog males. My diamond warthog, biggest female diamond gemsbuck, 355, diamond gold fur wildebeest, which is not rare, diamond blue wildebeest, which I think that was my first one. And then my only diamond male gemsbuck, and dark is now rare, but it was not rare when I got it. Let's do this wall. Oh, we have this little guy, which I got this year looking for my whitetail zones on New England mountain. A melanistic eastern cottontail. Pretty cute. I didn't know that there was mela for them. Diamond alligator, diamond crocodile, my one and only diamond springbuck. A crown wildebeest, which we started the year off this year, albino springbuck, albino warthog, which is something we got this year, a female, but we found her on the Cape Coast, and another diamond crocodile. Of course, we have this eyesore, this sore thumb, my first huddle fallow, great one fallow multi-mount. Starbuck, the mocha spoon, was the first one. Golden Graham, the fabled golden elk rack, was the second one, which took the longest at 4,150 kills or 149 kills, something like that. And then number 3 was Little Dipper, the fabled silver spoon rack, was my third one. These are the only fallow, great one fallow in the lodge. I moved the rest to my great one lodge. This is a new multi-mount from this year, the diamond Barasinga with my diamond Bengal tiger. With the diamond, well, the 2 diamond breadwinner over here with the diamond bighorns brown Cape buffalo, my diamond male lion, and 2 females. Hopefully one day we will have dark brown lions in this multi-mount. I have yet to get one dark brown, let alone the 3 I need for this multi-mount. I did finally get some rares on the grind, which we'll see, but man, this grind's been stingy. Bighorns brown diamond Cape buffalo, an albino wet beef water buffalo, a troll magpie, which I don't want to talk about, pickles, melanistic mallard, a brown hybrid, which I thought was rare, but it may have also been like close to, I mean, it's a big 2, I think, whatever. Diamond green wing teal, and a piebald mallard just because I think they're pretty. Another bighorns, diamond Cape buffalo, and a rare orange water buffalo. In here, we have just some randoms that I needed to place. Diamond mountain lion, giant diamond pronghorn. This is the one that I spent 5 hours running across Rancho getting on a stream, and I literally didn't shoot anything else. Gold melanistic mountain lion, a melanistic chamois when they weren't rare when they were overspawning, and a gold melanistic brown bear. This is my favorite room in my whole lodge because it's just completed with all Awaroa trophies. My max score, max weight feral pig. We got, oh wait, hello. My big boy diamond feral goats, a mixed diamond. It was not rare at the time, so not a super rare, but mixed 221, white 221. A diamond Miriam turkey, a leucistic Miriam turkey. I got that during my fallow grind. An actual rare melanistic chamois, a pink feral pig, a diamond feral pig, a itty bitty level 2 albino cicadeer, pink pig, my first ever diamond pig, level 4 diamond cicadeer, and a red spotted Sika female. My dream is a super rare red spotted. This is my biggest diamond goat, 224. And well, I guess not. My first time getting a 224, and then I got another 224. This was a melanistic Rio rabbit when melas were overspawning. Diamond red deer. And then this wall, a bunch of diamond Sikas from smallest to biggest, the biggest being 216. Diamond red deer, 2 diamond chamois. This one is my first one, which was actually level 4, and it's scored higher than my level 5 diamond. Then we got this wonky piebald red deer, which I think was a gift, and this tiny piebald fallow, which was a gift, and then my first ever diamond fallow deer, and I think that was my first ever diamond red deer as well. I actually botched both my first diamond fallow and my first diamond red deer. I tried to take a frontal shot on a red deer with the M1 and it like hit the collarbone, and the fallow, I was shooting fallow for respawns trying to get a diamond, and I just flung a bullet at one, and then I saw the antlers and I was like, oh no, let's go this way. This bison is obviously again another relic from that glitch where you could put things on the wrong platform / plaques. Just a silver albino plains bison and obviously legacy rack. And then we have one of the new True Horns diamond plains bison, diamond bantang, one of many of my diamond wild yaks. And this is pretty new, a diamond sandbar. I found this dude while I was looking for fox zones on Emerald Coast. An albino caribou, which we found during my moose grind on Yukon, my ongoing moose grind. A diamond tar. This is just kind of quattro / other stuff room. So we got a diamond tar, my one and only diamond tar. I moved the tactical espionage, is that what this one's called? The albino puma taking down my one and only diamond Roosevelt elk. I moved it to this location because I replaced the circle in the main part of the lodge, the circle mount, with a cooler trophy in my opinion. The all diamond Grand Slam, all of the goatlets. I hope they get an update, because as you can see over in this corner, we got the stunning diamond blue sheep. This is the slate one, which is my favorite fur, and they just look so good. So I hope that at some point the ibex get a really nice update where they just kind of get some love, because they're kind of rough. Especially with like that blue sheep just chilling in the back. Yeah, they definitely need some they need to be revisited. This is a level 4 hog deer, a level 4 diamond hog deer that I botched. I didn't think it was going to be diamond, so I shot it with the wrong caliber. Big rip. So it's technically a diamond. I just messed it up. Diamond row there. Whittle itty bitty piebald red deer, albino female Gredos ibex, a diamond southeastern Spanish ibex. It was a level 4 and it was actually a lake across, or the next lake over from the diamond level 5 that's in the Grand Slam mount. My max score, max weight diamond Iberian wolf, diamond red deer, the winter wolf female, which winter's rare, and the mouflon that Nate gifted me when I first met him. Oh my gosh, 2 years ago today. I barely knew him then. My diamond mouflon that he gave me, and then a itty bitty piebald red deer, another diamond yak. I think we got one more, but it's in a different lodge. The piebald Roosevelt elk, which I still think are one of the best piebalds in the game. A diamond mule deer. My biggest diamond Rocky elk, 509.6. One of my diamond brown bears, the red brown flavor. My musk deer wall, we got 2 of the diamonds, which are 273s, and they're huge. We have a gold melanistic male and a little piebald female. My diamond eastern wild turkey, which I think are the best turkeys in the game. We got olive, leucistic peccary, the first rare of our peccary grind. Is this my first ever? This might be my first ever albino moose. And then we have a piebald female raccoon dog. One of, I think, my first diamond blacktail deer, and the level 3 bighorn sheep female that has the curls, which is not common to find. I don't know if it's rare. That might have been a little clickbaity, but it's definitely not as common. This is like my Medved / Hirschfelden. Again, pigs don't usually go on here, but we have an albino sleepy wild boar. I think this is my 100th diamond, the level 4 goose. My botched, this would have been, oh my gosh, this albino brown bear was at level 7 and it would have been a gold, but it got stuck and I was impatient and I botched it. So sad. Another, I think brown hybrid was uncommon at one time, and so that's what that is. We got a diamond wild boar, a diamond goose, my cinnamon diamond brown bear. Cinnamon's not rare for them, but I love the cinnamon fur. Another diamond boar, my diamond capercaillies, whatever, you mean it. The evil little Euro chickens, Euro turkeys. I love how I have these set up. Hello, leucistic, melanistic, and albino reindeer cows. It looks like the melanistic and the albino are talking about the leucistic, and she's just like, what? She's just left out. And then I just remade this. I used to have this mount, I think with a regular diamond. I'm not sure. I think with a diamond goose, but I went ahead and put my melanistic goose with a gray goose, which are rare. I put them in the angry goose multi-mount. Just because I had the space now that I moved my great ones out. I might tear it down again in the future, I don't know. I moved David and Goliath mount, which is my super rare gray goose, with my diamond Euro bison, which was like right before we got true horns for them, so those are legacy horns. I just have a little baby hazel grouse. I think it was a really big 2, like 10 off of or 12 off of diamond, so just a little placeholder. This was a diamond level 2 whitetail from Reventilly Coast, piebald female. This 260, Nate was on his grind and asked if I wanted a 270, and he thought this would be a 270, but it ended up being 260. And then finally over here, he got me a 270. And then just some little spindly piebalds that I found on my New England. And then I love this dude, little albino baby blacktail. He's so cute. On this wall, we have my first ever diamond whitetail at 264. Some diamond mallards. I think this was my first cinnamon on my Great One grind, cinnamon black bear. It was a gold. Some piebald mooselets and a diamond moose. This might be the level 4 diamond on Rev, but that could be wrong. I don't know where that came from. And then my biggest diamond blacktail, 185. And then this is my second ever diamond black bear, almost max score. Again, this was like a little over a month before the great one was even revealed, introduced. And then a cinnamon from that grind. And then here's another diamond moose. I'm not sure where that one's from. And then I think that means we can go into the main room, which the centerpiece there is the brand new mount that I wanted to bring in here. But on the side, we have the emergency takeoff with my diamond coyote, a blonde mallard female. I don't think they're blonde, or I don't think the blondes were rare at the time, but I think they are since rare. A leucistic male, which have always been rare, and my biggest diamond mallard, which was almost max. Over here we have my level 7 blonde male that I got from a multiplayer a bajillion years ago, and my first rare of my grind, which was this blonde female that I almost didn't pick up because I was gonna leave her, but she floated over to me. Now we have some new buddies. This albino grizzly, she's been here. She's one of 2, the other one's in a different lodge. But we have this monster, my first ever 300 scoring moose I got this year on my Yukon moose grind. Absolutely massive. I was shocked because I don't have much going on in that grind. So to get a 300 moose was like a dream, and it actually happened, especially because I don't shoot moose that often. And then we moved Edwin, which he's probably, because he's like from 2020, that's why there's no information from him. Same with my super rare mule deer. But Edwin was my first ever level 5 and piebald moose that I've ever seen. He was from my Leighton Lakes. He's one of my favorite trophies. He was a super troll. He scores 278, which now would be diamond, but at the time 291 was diamond, the start of diamond score for moose. So he was a troll at the time. Now he looks like I botched a diamond, but I adore him. He used to be in the back with where the David and Goliath multi-mount is, but I wanted to move them, so I had to move him to the wall. But I think this is a perfect place for him. But yeah, he was my first ever level 5 and piebald moose, and he trolled me. My first ever super troll before I even knew what those were. Like, I didn't even know how to screenshot my harvest for my mule deer either. Over here we have, this was a fun find. This what is it, like high pie or whatever, where there's very little green on the alligator, which I've been wanting an albino, but this is the closest I'm ever gonna get, I think, and I'm fine with that. And so I put him with my albino raccoon. Very cool. I think the alligators and the crocodiles are some of the best variety in the game. My diamond gray puma with a piebald blacktail. This stunner of a brand new multi-mount. A blonde male from my grind with my first ever albino lion, and she's the female. They're both from my grind. And I think they're just the perfect centerpiece of this room. It used to be the elk with the albino puma, but I just think this is so much nicer and grander to have them to kind of crown the room. A diamond lynx with a melanistic female lynx, both from Reventuli, the diamond from my Reventuli, and the female from multiplayer. A diamond Grados ibex with a melanistic Basite ibex. A piebald hog deer. I mean, they're too pretty not to give them full body, at least until I find something else. We have my foxes. We have my level 8 albino that I just got. my little albino female. My other one is now in a different lodge. A piebald female. My dark brown male raccoon dog, which dark brown is rare. My diamond Tibetan fox, which is a newer one. I guess a 2024 trophy as well. And my albino female gray fox. Piebald alligator, diamond alligator, piebald alligator, which it's just like the one that looks like it ate bleach or something. Piebald alligator, blonde piebald raccoon, diamond gray wolf, piebald dark gray, diamond harlequin, and then a diamond piebald. Piebalds are not rare. This is a new mount with Salsvisen, the landlubber, and I have all new diamonds from that map. Diamond pheasant, diamond tundra bean goose, diamond gray lag, and a diamond black grouse. And that was my first ever diamond tundra and diamond gray lag. My diamond Rio Grande turkey with my gold melanistic Merriam turkey from, I mean, it's interesting that that has info and not my other 2020 trophies, whatever. And then, of course, one of my newest additions is the Foxy Foes multi-mount with my diamond gray fox from a while ago, but my brand new first ever diamond red fox from my fox run on Emerald Coast. So that's my main lodge done. And now we will quickly go over to my Great One Lodge, which is Spring Creek Manor. Okay, we're now in the Great One Lodge, and I love the aesthetic of Spring Creek Manor, so that's why I thought it would just be better for the Great One Lodge. But over here to our left, we have the star of last year's lodge tour. My first ever fabled painted spoon. I named him Spatula. If you didn't watch last year's lodge tour, I teased this guy in that I had gotten him off stream because I was very sick, and I recorded taking him down, and it was originally a members only video, and then I made it public. But I put the little clip of me shooting him in last year's lodge tour and then plopping him in the lodge. So he now lives here and he has friends. So we have the fabled painted Spatula with my fabled hooded Wesley Snipes. So Great One number 4 and 5. And then one of my super rare fallow, the one that I didn't botch. Which was my second one, which was the 253 piebald. Over here we have Great One's number 4, which was Baragorn, the fabled spirit. So I got 2 spirits in a row. I got Berkeley and then I got Baragorn at the beginning of this year. And then number 5 was Iceberg, the fabled glacier, my first and only glacier. And then Polaris was the spotted in my main lodge. He was number 6. Then I just have some other like rare bears and stuff. So we have like a piebald fallow here, just like as little extra decoration, you know. We have a blonde, one of my max scores. It literally took me, I think, 5 Great Ones before I got a max score bear. So have one on display. Then over here we have Aurora Borealis, which was my 8th Great One. I took him on my birthday. Another spotted. And then we have Creme, who was Great One number 7. And then number 9 was Peanut Bear Toast, the fabled chestnut, my one and only. And he's with one of my bigger gold blondes. We're hoping for a fabled Glacier 2. That's the only fur type I need for number 10. And I also would love a super rare, but those are the bears done. This is a special multi-mount. So we have Macchiato, who was after, so my hooded blade was my first ever blade rack, and then right after I got Macchiato, the mocha blade, which was number 6, and then number 7 spawned, which was the fabled silver elk, and then 3 in the same run, the fabled hooded elk, Robin Hood, spawned, and the fabled silver elk is Orion's elk. But anyway, I wanted the silver elk was my dream, and then I was given a fantasy by having 2 great ones on my map at once, which was probably like the highlight of my year, honestly. But unfortunately, I took a risky shot on the second one, the fabled hooded, and I botched my great one. My first and only botched great one, thankfully. But yeah, I took like a 300-meter shot. It's a shot that I was used to, and I was using the 308 bolt action, but I just shot too far back. But he still looks really good, and I'm really happy that I didn't botch the silver elk, which is my favorite. On the wall we have another max score black bear, because once I got one max score, they just started falling out of the sky. And another one. And here we have number 9, 10, and 11. So the golden typical Goldilocks was number 9, my first typical and only typical rack. And then there was number 10, which was the fabled golden blade, Lancelot, and I took him on my birthday as well. And then the fabled painted blade, which it was, I mean, not almost a year since I had gotten my first ever painted, and I named him Van Gogh. And he's number 11, and so far I haven't had any repeat fallow variations, and so I have 11 out of 20. And I want to collect them all. I think I'm crazy enough to do that. And then I did finally remake the Flea State multi-mount with my great one red deer, which was an initial spawn on Quattro Colinas, whenever that was still possible after the Reventuli Coast drop back in 2022. And I just put him with a Mela Hind. I used to have this in my main lodge to greet the people, but as I've been doing grinds for great ones, I've it's not that I'm not proud of this one, but I didn't have the grind to become attached to this one. It was just kind of given to me, and that luck is insane. Not as insane as getting 2 great ones in one run, but you know, it's just kind of like crazy that this happened, but it's just also was given to me. I didn't have to do a long grind for it, so it's just kind of like, meh, I have it. And because they don't have any like extraordinary furs, which is what drives me for great ones, I really don't need to get another one. I hope you guys enjoyed that tour. Hopefully in 2025 we can actually try and get some other great one varieties like the fox, which I'm working on, and the pheasant. Maybe actually get my moose and then tackle tar and the whitetail. And then also I'd like to tackle getting some of the diamonds that I'm missing, because I am still missing a bunch of diamonds, probably over 30 diamonds, because I think we're up to like maybe over 100 species in the game now, and I certainly don't have a lot of the older species in the game. And obviously we know we're getting new maps this year, and I'm assuming there's a high possibility that those will have new species as well. So I definitely hope that I can get the diamonds that I need, and then also in the meantime work on getting the great ones that I need as well. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm sure it's a long one. It's a long one, and thank you so much for a great 2024 and a lot of the joy I get from these trophies is being able to share it with you guys, whether it's through just videos or the live streams. There's honestly no better feeling than spawning a great one live and then taking it with all of you guys in the chat. So if you do want to follow my great one grinding journey, please subscribe firstly and come hang out with us when I stream most nights here on YouTube. And I look forward to having a really good 2025 with you guys. So thank you. Have a good one. Bye-bye.